Hey, gentlemen, welcome back to the Manchester United career mode. In the previous episode, we did not too bad indeed kicking off this campaign in Season 2, where yes, we did get the 4-0 win against Leeds and the draw against Bournemouth. Going to this episode now, we have got Liverpool in our opening game. If anyone's not seen or not known of my Argo career mode, we are going to implicate one doing on there as well. We are going to simulate a couple kind of months through to get through this career mode quick and fast. Now, I'm going to think about potentially simulating to Arsenal, but considering our team's a little bit more stacked now and we're contesting with them, I think we're going to go to a bit more of a bit of a wider game here and go to the Manchester City game. Yes, the rival game all the way to December. However, though, before we get into that, though, let's go have a look at your comments and suggest what we got to bring in to Man United still with the window still open with 74 million in the bank. Now, going into the two suggested people that suggested in the comment sections, it was Lucas Parrott. I presume it's this guy's 6'6" goalkeeper to replace Onana as the rotational goalkeeper and Alex Scott. So with the remaining money we've got, we are going to try and make this happen right now. Now, I'm actually probably going to just keep Onana in the team and perhaps just going for money here, because obviously then if that's the case, it's more rotation indeed for the goalkeeper rotation. We're just going to show in 28 million. Expect it to be accepted from Enzo Maresca. It will be accepted, even though it's not Enzo Maresca, but the game's the game, even though, it says it's from Leeds. But score rotation, of course, is going to be rotation. It's going to be important. Okay, I suppose with Lannon's being similar overall, he would want to be a bit more important role, which is absolutely fine, which I suppose he will be, being a rotational goalkeeper. Now, wage, I'm just going to bump up to 50. I think that should be accepted, and then we can get into signing Alex Scott there. So that is done deal. We don't need to see this animation because, as per usual, EA has not changed any of the animation or cutscenes from like 2 or 3 years ago. You can clearly see how much they care about career mode and just the little details that makes the games better. But Alex Scott, of course, is going to come in as a rotational role. So we're just going to go with about 15 million. Can we maybe swap a player out? Just, you never know, just to free up some space here. We could put in Toby Conley. He wanted today. I'm just going to, you know what? I'm going to be, I was going to say, you know what? Have a player on me because he wants to leave that individual, and I think Bournemouth will be a very good shape for him. So I'm just going to be like, you know what? Let's pay the, a bit more money and then just throw in this player on top of it as well, because I feel like he'd do well at Bournemouth. He wanted to leave regardless, so he goes up and this frees up some more space, I feel like, within this team. Release clause, I'll accept the release clause like that, to be fair, because if he's a bit fed up and people want to come in for him for January, I'll happily take 37 million. We'll round that number anyway for that to into it. Again, we're just going to go 50 million, and then we'll get into the Liverpool game. Yes, in regards to a little bit of additional funds, he's been a bit greedy, but there he is. But now, ladies and gentlemen, let's not mess around with these cutscenes right here. Let's look into this team and see if we can get past the mighty Liverpool to then progress all the way to the Man City game in December, where it should be 2 tasty games this episode. That's the reason why I want to do this and indicate into the Manchester United career mode. I feel like it would be a bit more entertaining for you guys. But here we go at Old Trafford here. Going to go with this line at 100%. I think obviously Cooper was very good in the last episode as well. We have got Dallas Sanchez, DeLint and Wesley as well, but of course we are going to keep with this team right here. Now I am actually going to put Harry Kane as the captain. Yes, considering he's quite a leader at England, coming back, I think he'd be a very good leader within this team. So Harry Kane is the captain for this game. Also, throughout the simulation, we're looking for Bueno and Zildas to get converted into cams and strikers as well. Hopefully, it pays off and does very good for us for the simulation. But first, we focus on the task at hand. That is Liverpool. Going to be a hard game, this. Hopefully, we can walk away with the win. So here we have then Manchester United versus Liverpool. Let's see how we get on with this game right here. So also looking at the individuals like Florian Wirtz, as much as he's not doing well in real life, he is very dangerous on this game. And the likes of both sides as well. They've actually signed Saliba, which is an odd signing, but flows your bill, I suppose. Salah against Deal was an ideal there. Jeremy Frink on the overlap, and Pacho there does enough. Ball goes up high there, and Bueno's not going to get it, but Saliba will. See why they signing from Arsenal, as Arsenal's probably, well, actually not probably, they are the best team for set pieces in the Premier League. That's why they brought in them as shooting. Pacho goes out for Theo into Cunha, who plays in the Lambro now into Belieber. Zero's try to fizz it in. It's Max Ice. I might go for a corner. Give it. No, we don't. Unlucky. Kokes. I was seeing some people saying about the Harry Kane getting there with age and bringing him in. I think it would shock a lot of people. I think especially when he gets through and go, we've seen it. You know, in the previous episode, he got a bit unfortunate, and I do agree. Longevity, he will decrease down, but I had to bring him back to the Premier League to try and get some more goals underneath his tie in the Premier League. And Mo Salah hit. But I think he'll work out to be really good, especially on the simulation games. Osman there does enough. And now, can we get something going here? Harry Kane. Good hold-up play there. Plays it into Mbano. Against Van Dijk. And he gets past Van Dijk. He gets him in past him. Indeed, it's a good finish from Mbano. And that just shows how Van Dijk is decreasing this season in real life as well. He hasn't been his best. And 4 goals out of 3 for Cunha. Harry Kane with the assist. But it was all Mbano really. Twisted and turning against Virgil van Dijk. Doesn't know where he was going. Sent to the shot, pushed it to the left, and fizzed it to the left hand side. Good start for our 19, assisted by our new number 9, Harry Kane. So well done indeed. But the question is, can we continue on with this pressure? Because I must admit, Liverpool's been holding the possession a little bit more, but we've been putting the pressure on them going forward. Looking a bit redundant. Cody Gakpo against Huijsman, another new freshly signed who's been dominating that midfield since he's been joining. And Belieber's on the ball there. Goes this time, and he goes into Zilaz. I'm looking for some runners. Harry Kane's going against James Ferguson. Mismatch there. Harry Kane! A good save from Alisson. It was a mismatch from that back post. And it was a good save from Alisson. And right on the corner. Fizzes it up high, and we got a tear there. Oh, it's off the line. It is off the line indeed. Zilaz here. Can he get a shot off? He does, but it gets blocked out. Unlucky. Still alive. Harry Kane's in that gap. And I wanted it originally for him. But it does not prevail. For some reason, it went to Zilaz. It was there, though. Kokes. Oh, I thought we had the interception there. Flying verts. To Gakpo. Gakpo. Good player into Isak, into Mo Salah. Belieber just gets a tap off there to get the block off. Crucial block, and you can see there that was off the line earlier. Went past Alisson, and it's a good block from Gravenberch. Ball goes high again. But we're going to get mismatch here, and Saliba with 2 chances for own goal now, but we can get in a counter-attack it. Cunha can run down this wing. Can he find Harry Kane? It's unlucky. Very lucky indeed. But looks like we're going to go into the half-time. 1-0 up. Could have made it 2. It's blocked off the line by Gravenberch. But then you can see on the other end, Salah had a good chance, and Belieber with a late-minute block denies Liverpool getting back into this game. But we're looking pretty good here. Ryan Mbano looking very dangerous front of goal as per usual. But 1-0. At Old Trafford against the mighty Liverpool. So 2 changes going to the half-time here now, and also, of course, it's going to be in the defensive region. Wesley's going to come on, and Dawson Sanchez, 2 players who we have used, but not massively. The reason why in the Euro and Nakimi goes off, I wasn't really using them as much this game, so I'm going to try and use these guys and see if they can offer anything a bit different, hence why they're on the pitch. And also, of course, it's good rotation. Belieber into Kane. Good up play from Kane. Gives it into Cunha. Back into Theo. Gonna go back there. Nothing going on forward, so let's just start again here. It's a Belieber. Fizzing that out wide. To Zilaz. I should have gone down the wing. I did actually skin him there, but for some reason I went back inside. It wasn't the best idea there for me. Gravenberch. To Isak. Can we go forward here now? Bueno does enough. Just cannot get it through, but it falls to Harry Kane, but he is onside. Unlucky. Unlucky indeed. Virgil plays it into McAllister. Ideally need that second goal. I couldn't get it there. Unlucky. Ball gets this over the wide though, but Isak throws it down, and that's an incredible finish from the new record-breaking signing for Liverpool. Isak touched it down with a half volley, 3-3 for him, and Liverpool with only start retaliate back. We get to see this go again here. It's a cracking finish, and it's something when we could not get hold of. Brown stinks it over. Isak flicks up in the air, and the half volley over the keeper, right down the middle of the goal. You cannot say that. You just got to hold your hands up sometimes and say, what a finish from their number 9, Isak. So something that we honestly didn't really want to happen right there. I mean, it just came over the top, and the goal happened. Very frustrating. Got to go a bit forward. Look a bit static. To Wesley. Feels working inside again. To Harry Kane. Trying to get past Frimpong on a quick snappy turn. He hasn't got the ability to do that as much anymore. He needs to be a bit more of a poacher, hit him inside the box. Good play this. Oh, and it's gone to the wrong person. I think we all knew who I wanted to go to there. Wanted to go to Cunha. It's gone to the wrong person. That was it though. Zeros. Okay, play into the box. Harry Kane is there. Against Saliba. Still going strong here. Try to find him. We cannot find Kane. Isak. Great play this. It's a McAllister. It's a good play. Cody Capel on the finesse. Couldn't do that. Diallo's going to come on for Sildas. Can we get something here? Good pass. Come on, chaps. Got to go forward. Game's going to come deep, but it's a bad pass. But you get it back straight away. Theo needs an option. It's a good pass there into Kane. We just can't get it. I think we need to work into this formation. We need to get used to it a little bit more, because I think we should have probably won this game. We had way more possession, but we're missing that cam. And I think we need to look at something of the central attacking midfielders, because they're too out wide. We need to work a bit more inside to get these 1-2s. That's why we can't get people like Kane involved and Bueno, because as soon as they get the ball, we're looking out wide to get that pass or cut it back inside. But they're just behind, or just a bit too far forward, maybe, perhaps, on the wings, acting like left wings instead. Need that tiki-taka back. Fortunately, it ends as a draw against Liverpool and Manchester United. But from coming off from that draw from Liverpool, we have simulated to December the 12th to play our arch rivals in the Manchester derby in Manchester City. However, though, as you can see on your screens now, for the simulation, we did have some train injuries with Lenny Euro and Lemons there. They were out for a couple of months, to be fair, who have only just returned as well. We did have an exit interview with Onana where we isolated and wanted to sell him, not wanted to terminate his contract. I mean, that's kind of funny, really, considering from the previous episode by selling him. He actually does want to leave now, with the likes of Parry joining as a rotational goalkeeper. Then we had a homesick player in Sule here, so we gave him time to sort it out so he can, well, go back and sort out with his family indeed. However, we do simulate now to December the 12th, and as you can see, we are third in the league. It's the first time me actually seeing any of this, so I don't know what's going on here. All I've done is when the interactions have come up, the new things with, like, for example, the homesick, I've just clicked on it and then gone back on the calendar and simulated through the month to this date right here. So this is all as new as it is for you, for me. But yes, the Premier League table, we are third. I mean, only one loss, to be fair. Arsenal still undefeated, but have 6 draws. In terms of the FA Cup, we still in this. We've gone Notts County in, well, on January, to be fair, the 9th. Champions League, though, we'll have a look at that. We'll go back to the Carabao Cup in a minute. We are 4th, which is fantastic, with us being undefeated with Manchester City and Liverpool, which is very nice. Carabao Cup, are we going through with that one? And I don't think we are. We got knocked out of the Carabao Cup by Newcastle on penalties. You are actually top of the league right now. We have actually got some offers as well, which we can expect some players to probably actually wanted to leave, considering they might not get enough game time, or they just want a different team to, well, actually player. We got Carlos Belieber here, and he looks like he wants to move away from the club. Okay, if that is the case, Let's see if we can open the contract first. I mean, we'll have a look as well at statistically as well, who's doing really well this season. But let's have a look. Can we offer Believer a new contract? And we can, which is very nice. We're going to go back on this, though, because we want to see financially. Ideally, we want to keep him, so I'm going to drop him down to 120. And there it is. So hopefully now he will not want to leave. And now let's see who the outstanding players of the season so far. And it goes to, of course, Harry Kane here. Now, of course, in Puemo, he's still a right winger. I mean, statistically, he is very happy to be at the club still. I mean, 6 goals out of 10 isn't too bad, but I would have thought people like Magna are getting rotated, where Harry Kane is really carrying us up top with 8 goals out of 15 in the Premier League, and 4 and 6 and 2 and 2 in the Cabora. No goals in the FA Cup though. Fair enough. I mean, I suppose obviously we haven't played any games yet, so you wouldn't be. That's maybe a bit stupid there, but it is what it is. The game is the game. But we're looking okay here. We're looking pretty decent. In terms of the assist here, it looks like Cunha has got the most here with Harry Kane, Believer just in behind. So we're doing very good so far. I don't think we're doing that bad. But now we're going to go into the Manchester City game here. So let's get into this right now and see what we're looking like here. I mean, there's a little bit of growth where you see Patro's gone up a little bit. Believer, I believe, Lemons, but I believe our new goalkeeper in, if I could just get him in Perry's actually higher rated him. So if that's the case, I'm actually going to put him in here just to give him a bit of a game. If he's a 6-6 goalkeeper, it's very meta, and so we're going to get him in here. Cooper's got a +1 as well. Cunha, I mean, we're looking good. Zelda's been converted to a cam as well, which is very nice. +5 on Perry, so he must be having very good with the streaks as well. But let's get into this right now. Blue versus red at the Etihad Stadium. Can we keep our Erling Haaland? Let's get into it and find out. So here we have the Manchester City versus Manchester United. Now, of course, one of our other rivals, kind of like the same part, I feel like, with Liverpool in this game. We got the draw, but we want to try and get the win here, being the Manchester derby. But we have, as well, as I was moaning near the end of the Liverpool game, we have looked at the tactics and now got the midfielders a bit more playmakers. I think they was actually automatically set as half wingers, which we don't want. So we've just gone with that instead. Or down there into Harry Kane, and he could be through straight away here. Kane running through. Can Kane get the goal shot? And he does, but Donnarumma saves it with his foot. Harry Kane versus Erling Haaland today, and Kane gets the first shot off, and nearly a goal for Manchester United already. Phil Foden into Erling Haaland. Another bit of football. Fantastic. Fizzing it down there. Inside to Believer. Believer, can he go back out wide? Not the best wide pass, that one, to be fair. We want it a bit more outwards. Unlucky though. Better though from United. Ball goes high, but where's our defence gone? It's all gone. It's disappeared. The Riders. Kabore. Into Haaland. A bit of footwork in Doku. Doku's done fantastic. And it's 1-0 at the Etihad for City. Again, with the Liverpool game, you've got to hold your hands up. Just an incredible goal. Trying to match up where he runs, and just a heavy play. Can't see it with these stupid replays, but you see on the second one, hopefully. Just a lovely heavy touch, cuts inside. We don't really get to see it, but what a goal from Jeremy Doku. So not the best so far in this episode. I mean, we'll be going 1-0 down again, in a sense. How we're getting on with this career mode in Season 2. It needs to be a little bit better. I mean, can't really blame Kane as much because it's a good ball at the top there, though. It gets kind of pushed, to be fair. I was going to say, we can't really blame Kane because he's getting the goals for us in the simulation. And we saw there, he had the best chance, made the better run. Now, advanced force ++. Our decision making's been very poor. Haaland to Reinders. It's got to be ours, a winner for Theo Hernandez. Well done. Foden takes it quick. That will go out there, fair enough. Was passed inside. Kane, unlucky. I mean, ideally, again, we just... Oh, and Kane, I was going to say, win the ball back there. Reinders. Foden. It's a Reinders. Finds Ronaldo, gives into Haaland. Haaland gets the block off. And Pacho does enough. Well done. It's been played here. Down line we go. Overlapping from Hakeem, mate. We all know how good he is going down this wing. Cuts inside. Needs an option. Gives it into Kane. Kane gives it into Bueno, but he just kind of runs away from him. Needed and comes short there. Here comes the man of the match so far in Doki. That'll do. We was hoping to get 1-2 there. I think we would have got through, to be honest, on that chance. But 1-0 down at the Etihad. Something needs to change at half-time. I think some changes in them central attacking midfielders. We need someone that can really get a bit more involved, I feel like. But 1-0 so far to Manchester City. So it's gentlemen, that one change, and as Cunha goes off for Jadon Sancho, we've put him on a bit more of a versatile role, so he plays a bit more central, in my opinion, and offers as that proper cam, not as a lamb role, if you can say. Get the ball back there. Harry Kane, I need to make a decent run. Taking too long, man. Ball gets fed over the top. Doki really killing us. And the Euro does nice, so well done. You get these passes off. Zeros on the overlap, and that's a lot better. And now we can get a goal from here. Surely Zeros gets us a goal here, and he does. Our number 7 does enough, and he grabs the ball. 3 out of 11. Traverses it into the top left. That's a lot better than. That is what we need. We get it in to one of the strikers, and then we let the wings overlap, where we can use Kane or Bueno to play it on the cutback, and it finally has worked. We need to see this more, but a goal's a goal. It's game on, so 1 or we will take it indeed. Need to be better. We need to be better. Haaland. Phil Foden. Kabori. Not against it. Really not against it. Ronaldo does enough. Up we go. It's ball over the top to Jadon Sancho, and he will collect that. Sancho does fantastic. Well done. Can he get it over? I saw him Bueno run. Does very well there. So that's skills to pay the bills. Kane's on the back post. He's making a run. Mendes does enough. Rodri looking a bit better though. Looking a bit more lively. Into Haaland. Haaland fast bowler back in down in Haaland. Back into Foden. Foden with a finesse, and he puts it into Rosard. Cuba comes on for Belieber. Change up in that midfield. Gonna go attacking now. Fizz it over the top there. Bueno, gotta be better there. Really need to be better. Need to be a bit more stronger. And again, the ball just hits in front of us. Zeros. Kane, he's there. Kane! Oh, he's at the post. Every time I play with him, he just always hits the woodwork. And I think for that, Magna's going to come on. He's got to score that, Kane. On that preferred right foot, it's so unlucky, but the captain goes off. He's shaking his head. I think he knows that was the chance. He's got to score that. Magna comes on as the captain now. That's so unlucky, though. It's just one of them. I'm getting unfortunate with Kane, I feel like, when I play with him. So unlucky there. And we can't even blame in terms of, you know, him getting old or whatever. That was just unfortunate. One of the best finishes on the game and in real life. And he is to win-work that close. Sancho does enough. Sancho just gets that pass off. Plays it back. It's a pass inside to Cooper. Can he find Bueno? Bueno! And there it is. There's the winner. Bueno. Number 19, 7 and 8 this season. Cooper the super sub. And that's a lot better. The DM's running the super sub there. Coming onto the pitch. Diallo's going to come on for him. Just gets in front. And it's a great finish. Against number 21 and Donnarumma. Come on in Bueno. So Bueno's last bit of action of the game. He walks off with a goal. And now we just got to savour this game. And tell you what, Amad Diallo's come on the pitch, and Amad Diallo can make it free, and he does. Just like that, Amad Diallo wins the ball in a defensive midfield error. The commentator's still bloody going on. And we get the third. Linds in the Manchester club there. We see this again here. I mean, Rodri, of all players, and Amad Diallo just I don't think John Stone anticipated Roger losing, so he probably didn't expect me to make it into that channel, the gap of run, and 16 makes it 3-1. So it looks like now we have battered Manchester City, which is nice. Very decent indeed. Oh, no worry. Stones. From Diallo. And we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Could be more goals here. Into Zildas. And Zildas can make it 4. It's a good save. Dollar of a good save. And it's the last chance. Can we make it 4, perhaps? Inside. Pachu is there, to be fair. Pachu. Oh, still alive. No, it isn't. We could have made it 4. But it turned out just doing a little bit of tweaks in half-time with them subs as well. The subs really saved us this game. Sancho, a massive, massive impact. Cooper as well. And then Diallo. I think it's safe to say the substitutions really stepped up this game. And Diallo 1-in-1. Sancho was phenomenal as well. And I think just from playing from Sancho there, the twisted and turns, I really liked him. I think he might have to start the next game just for 1-2. For 3-1, a huge win at the Etihad. Come on. So into our final game of this episode, and no, it would not be Brentford. It'd be the next game after this. And we actually do walk away with a 2-0 win against Brentford. Yes, it will be Spurs. We have got 2 new player roles as well. And we got a lot of offers as well for Rango, which I'm assuming he probably wants to leave as well. But this is the candidate we're on. We're doing so well. I mean, the whole of December we're going potentially undefeated if we get the win against Spurs. And as you can see, Arsenal are on 42, but we have got the game in hand. The same with Newcastle. So ideally need to win this game, because once again Arsenal will go back-to-back champions, and we're the ones that want to stop that from happening. So Rango, I'm going to turn him down. Actually, I do want to keep him in the team. Should do it up here. I mean, we'll be equal, I need, to be fair. Not going to use him. But here we go. I mean, we got to beat Spurs here. This is going to be another big game for us. I'm actually going to keep it on the black kit here. The game 91 overall now. But the only change I will make here is I probably will keep Zildas on because he had a very good game. But I'm going to actually start Jadon Sancho and Cooper over Belieber right there as well. So that worked a little bit better in the last game. And I think what I did in the last game is, gentlemen, as you can see here, I'm going to put back on advanced forward there. But I'm also going to get Jadon Sancho. This is what I did in the last game. I did it as a classic, and then I did it as a versatile. So he pretty much played that whole section there all in green, whilst being a bit more of a lighter green just in behind Harry Kane. So I'm hoping that will play a bigger part for us right here. And I'll tell you what, we could probably as well, because I don't want him on. Why is he still there? I want him on holding. And I think we'll do box crasher there, because Cooper did really well running forward. So hopefully we'll have a look at it. Lemons comes back in as well for the goalkeeper. I mean, he was good, but I'm missing Lemons. He was very good for us indeed. But let's see how we get on here. Tottenham versus United in our final game. Let's see if we can win. So here we are then, Spurs versus Manchester United. Our final game. Let's see if we can get the job done here. Also, a huge win over Manchester City. Second half, we just turned into a 10 out of 10 team. In the first half, we're like 5 out of 10 team, but the second half, we're 10 out of 10. No game on the draw. But can we go undefeated this episode and potentially still be undefeated for the rest of December here? See what that's it? Oh, it's a Hakeme. Hakeme, can he fit it in? There was a gap there, to be fair. Hakeme. Inside there to Højlund, goes for the shot. And it goes safe from Bakaro. Oh, and it's actually flicked off. Bit of a weird goal potentially here, but we do enough, James Madison. Holiday, well played. Keeper. Højlund there. Good dancing around there. And Harry Kane has got a chance. Try to push it past. I was going to go for the half on it. Probably should have really with him. He's doing a good shooting, but just trying to go on that free throw, considering he's got the finesse, obviously, would make it more better. But you see there, forward player in Dalot. This 70. Want to stay in the Premier League and team us in the top 6. Time of recording, Spurs are getting absolutely battered by the Arsenal, with Eze actually scoring a hat-trick in a North London derby, which is very impressive. Okay, mate, well played. Oh, you see what I was trying to do there, just an overlap. Couldn't get off though. Keane gets back though quick. Depacho, but gets fortunate there, and a good save. First good chance go for Spurs. Sanchez as well. Oh, De Bruyne can't get the return pass. Unlucky. Unlucky indeed. Into Maddison. Maddison, good play this from Spotnam, and they put it over the top by a man that a lot of people love on my channel in Vega. He puts it over the bar. Not the best there. Should be converting that really. Should be one of Spurs. There you play. Keeping this possession. Lovely hit. It's Jadon Sancho. Trying to get past Dalot. Maybe a little bit better there to be fair. It's Dalot. Dakuda's great there. Gets past Theo. Good play this. Lovely play. Slanky and actually gets a touch. No, it doesn't get a touch. It doesn't think he got a touch off Theo Hernandez then, but actually didn't. Come on, boys. Oh, that's a terrible ball. Don't know what he was thinking there. That was not the place I wanted that ball to go to. I wanted that wide. Again, it's happened again though, isn't it, HL? We need to kind of see and improve in our first half, because in the second half, I guarantee it will just switch and will be a lot better. I suppose maybe the AI for the opponent team will try to push for a goal and leave gaps more. But in the first half, we need to start being a bit more dominant, especially when we want to try and contest for the Premier League, the FA Cup, and the Champions League this season. Goalless at the break. So 2 changes going into the second half. Dorgo comes off for Theo Hernandez. Just need a bit more of someone that's a bit more of a stronger player and a bit more defensively. And we've also got Sule on for Zildes here. We're going to keep with Jadon Sancho, how good he was in the last game. I think he's still got something to offer. But Sule comes on the pitch, how agile he is on the ball. That really hasn't really showcased it right there, has it? Going against Spurs is probably one of the best players in Mickey Van der Ven this season. Pass right down there to Vega. Tries to get past any Euro. Gets denied. A great ball hits over the top of him. And now a counter-attack can be on here. But Sule, oh, it's unlucky. He only got past Dancer with that little skill move. Unlucky. Cuba does enough. Gets the ball top for Sancho as well. Can he get it to Kane? Kane, can he get a head down? One more perhaps to Sule. Got to score this. Oh, and Bakoro, good save. We actually aim for the top left, but he puts it top right. Unlucky. Ball gets this down. Pacho is there. The Susan Bueno. Oh, good save. What a goal that would have been. What a save. Inside. Ah, come on, boys. It's going to be better. Got to be more crisper. Dalot. Good play this. Very nice. And De Vega. Gonna go attacking again here now. Sancho. Good pass to the side. Into Kane. No, Kane, you city sausage. Oh, Kane, wrong player. And Kudus has gone away now. Let's go this. And it's 1-0. Oh, well, that must have been it, lads. So I kind of agree on that one with the Kane scenario. That was his fault there. That was his fault. A simple pass inside. It's gone to the wrong player. And I don't know what it is. But he's hit a little bit of bad form these last 2 or 3 games, it seems, Harry Kane. Been very unfortunate for on goal. Tried to get the challenge in quicker than Europe, so I expected to get cutted back, but he goes for on goal and bangs it top right corner. Spurs go 1 up, so 1-0. And he's done it again there. What is going on with him? I think he's hit a drought. He's hit a drought. Keeper, it's alright. Finds Sancho. Into Keeper. Keeper with a bit of speed. And here we are. And there it is. He's done it again. Deja vu. Keeper strides forward. And just like that, we're back in this. Brian and Bueno. The man who keeps delivering and delivering for us. Is it going to happen again here? Striding forward with Cooper. He's been starting regularly. Sancho again, like I've been mentioning. Strides forward. And we get the goal. Dominguez's going to come on for Kane. Could be something happening here. So 1-1. Can we find a winner? Can we find a winner? That's the question. Or is Arsenal going to have that gap again? Madison is on attacking. Yes, it is. Have to confirm it. Oh, he just couldn't get something there, could we? Romero. Into Star. Kudos. Oh, it's nice play this. It's Kudos again. Deja vu lays off the Madison. Good block. Oh my god. Out we go. Can we go on the other end now? Playing it to Sancho. Last attack of the game here. Inside. Into Cooper. Can Cooper get the winner? And he does. We've done it again. Russell Cooper. A goal and assist. Man the match from the academy player. That we have found from a different team. Spurs nearly won it at the end. Should have scored, but we go on the opposite end and get the goal. And Cooper, the DM, does fantastic. Believe me, you can come on, but I must say, Cooper, you're going nowhere, that DM row. Maybe we do so, Believer, because we've got a star in our hands in Cooper. What a goal. What a game. And there he is. The man of the match goes off. Take a bow, Cooper. Fantastic. What a game we have had here. The super subs as well, in a sense, of a name coming under, have a presence up top. With the balls he's put through. Sancho as well. Spurs have absolutely bought it right to the end. But we are playing this game very dangerously, I must say. But there he is, Russell Cooper. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. That's all I've got to say. Man of the match. Definitely going in the starting 11 now. What a star. What a game. 2-1 to finish off this episode. But the question is, can we round up this episode going undefeated in December? Going against Fulham here, and we do. The whole of December, we are undefeated. Which means, ladies and gentlemen, we are in January. Yes. Oh, and we have got a financial returns here. Yes, we're just confirming that it will be carried over. But like I said, let's just simulate now to the Villa game, and we've got a lot of things to discuss it now. So, of course, we have got this individual sold right here, which is Obi, I believe. Yes, Shito Obi. He has left the club. Goodbye. Wish you all the best. 2.2 million in the bank here. Now, of course, we have got the new player rules, which I've actually need. Why am I on this for? Why am I on this? I don't want to do that. I want to look at the new 2 player rows here. So let's have a look at and see who they are. Of course, is going to go to the main man here in Cooper. Incredible. I think we have to start him. Perhaps we do take the gamble and actually do sell, you know, Believer. I mean, as much as I don't want to sell him, but Cooper, he is phenomenal. At the age of 19, we've got to think about his potential going forward. Could maybe sell him and then get some more money to bring more players, perhaps with the 29 million we've got as well. But this is the team so far, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, we are in January once again. We could sell Believer, make more money to make room for more signings. Could be another striker with Kane dipping form, but I don't know. I mean, maybe it's just a rough patch in an episode. In the first episode when we played with him, he was incredible. Yes, he hit the odd 1 or 2 chances, but he is delivering on the simulation games. So it's a hard one to play with there, but it is what it is. In terms of this episode, though, we're looking phenomenal. I mean, in terms of the league as well, we are looking good at top of the league now over Arsenal, which is very nice. Carabao Cup, unfortunately, out, but in the Champions League and the FA Cup soon. So the gamble works simulated to January with the new format, how I'm doing these career modes now on my channel, is working off very well, especially with the Manchester United career mode. But if you did like this video, ladies and gentlemen, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.